here. So it's currently 3 in the morning. Let me see. Yes, 3:24. And I can't sleep, y'all. So I was like, let me record, let me make a video, let me vent to y'all, because I should vent to y'all. But Amora, she went to sleep at like 1. I gave her melatonin, and for some reason the melatonin just was not doing its job. So she finally went to sleep at 1. Cool, boom. So yeah, now I'm here making this video. But yeah, I feel like I don't do a lot of videos like this. Like, I'm a very private person, so I don't really put my business out there on social media. Life is not always perfect though. Like, life, everybody has their own problems going on in their life. So yeah, everybody has their problems. Like, even people that you don't even think have problems have their problems. Like, everybody has their problems. So I don't know, I feel like I should be more open with you guys, because you know, you guys follow my journey. This is YouTube. Y'all follow my life, look at my story, look at, you know, the elevation, the mistakes, the everything. And I just haven't told you guys everything, just because I'm a very private person, like I said. But I don't know, I really want to be open today. I really want to tell you guys a lot of things that I haven't even spoke on, just because, you know, like I said before, I'm private. But I'm just not gonna keep saying it. I'm sipping on this margarita, y'all, right now, so we just, excuse me. But yeah, so anyways, I don't even know where to start with everything, because there's so much stuff. But yeah, I know after this video, well, certain things that I might say in here, certain people might judge me. I mean, I don't give a f, because at the end of the day, it's my life, my journey, my story. I'm gonna make my mistakes. Like I said, it's my life. So I'm just here. Hopefully this video does help somebody that's going through something similar. I don't know, I just hope it does. So yeah, anyways, I don't even know where to start, y'all, for real. I really don't. Where do I start? Okay, I'm gonna rewind all the way back to when I was pregnant. Boom. So y'all know I found out I was pregnant. I was working at Freddy's, and I was depressed like my whole pregnancy. Like, I really was. Me and Trayvon, we wasn't getting along. I was 15 years old, 16, whatever, and pregnant, doing school. I was a senior. Like, I hated it. I really did. So I was working, hated the job. Like, that's when I really knew I was not meant to work. Like, working just wasn't for me, because I didn't like how I was big pregnant, and they used to tell me to do certain things, like get down and scrub the white parts of the wall. Like, why are you telling me to do that and I'm pregnant? Make it make sense, you know? But yeah, I just personally, it wasn't for me. So boom, saved up, started my heat press business. I wasn't making any money at all from my heat press business. Like, I had no clientele. The only clientele I had was from family supporting me, but I had no real clientele to make real money. So cool. My auntie told me I should start a YouTube. Not even just specifically a YouTube. She told me I should make a video about my story. I never knew you could get paid from YouTube. I never knew anything about it, excuse me. But she told me, she was like, I think you should, you know, tell your story. So cool. I was contemplating for like a month. I finally had grew some balls and made my video, my first video. And I never expected it to blow up the way it did. I never even thought about having a YouTube channel. I didn't even know you can get paid from it. So, you know, once I started my first video, people were like commenting, oh my God, like, you know, you can get paid. You need to monetize your videos, girl. Get paid. Say less, cool. After that, you know, I started my channel, but aside from the money, like, I love telling my story to people. I love showing my journey, making people smile, showing the good. But I feel like I just don't show the bad, which is why, another reason why I'm making this video, I just don't show the bad, because when I first started, people looked at me as inspiration. They looked at me like, you know, for good and positive videos, uplifting videos, especially a lot of young moms or moms, period, you know. So I kind of wanted to keep it as at a positive level and not include my personal life with my YouTube life. But I feel like when I include my personal life, you guys can relate to me more. because everybody goes through shit. Everybody. So boom. Yeah. So fast forward, I made my video. I started my YouTube. I love YouTube. I opened up my business with selling clothes. I was doing the heat pressing, which after I started my first video, it brought me so much clientele. Thank you, God. But I just didn't like heat pressing clothes, and just I didn't have a real team to help me. It was just me doing it by myself, and I had so many orders, y'all, so many. It was a blessing, but that shit was so stressful. So from there, I kind of like, you know, just did my boutique clothes, because I sell some really cute clothes for the low, for the girls. And yeah, so this is me. I'm just telling you guys how life has been in high school. Like, this is me in high school. Like, I stopped the heat pressing, I did that. And so I want to say, like, I've always been a good ass student. Like, I've always had good grades. I've always been top of my classes. But like my senior year, when I got pregnant, I lost all motivation for going to college. I lost all motivation for everything, because I don't know, I kind of just lost myself that year. I still graduated with like A's and B's, but it wasn't how it was supposed to be. You know what I mean? So anyways, been doing my own thing since I graduated, and I don't know. So December of 2018, I believe, I got my first car. I called my little Tasha, whatever. April 2019, was it 2019? Yeah, 2019. I got into a very bad car accident with a man. He ended up hitting me. He drove through my car, and he lost his life. He was on a motorcycle. I low-key wanted to do like a separate video on that, but I kind of been contemplating on doing it, whatever. But yeah, so he drove through my car, and it scares me. It scared me because, like, you know, I'm gonna attach some pictures of the accident, but it really scared me because if Amora was in the car, I know like the whole situation would have went left, because he literally drove through her side of the car. Whole car just messed up. That situation right there really traumatized me, y'all. I even still be having nightmares from the accident. Like, the PTSD is real. I've been in 2 other accidents before, and I had like minor PTSD, but it went away. But this, like, it be ongoing. Like, it's to the point where I was scared to drive for a while. I have really bad dreams about the accident. Like, I always have this one dream where I'm driving, right, and it's just like I lose control of the car. I can't brake, I can't press the gas, I can't do nothing, and it's just going full speed. And I see lights in front of me, and it's like the lights just running to me, and I just wake up like not being able to breathe for real, because it scares the life out of me. Like, it feels so realistic. So I know after that accident I had 3 herniated discs, so 1 in my neck and 2 in my back. I had got these injections, steroid injections for it, but I think it made it worse, because I'm not really able to sleep properly without like pillows around me, or without me tossing and turning. It's really uncomfortable, and I suffer from some really bad migraines from the accident. So I just did all of that to say, like, I'm just kind of telling you guys like everything that's been happening, like the big highlights of my life, and certain details I just haven't told y'all. So after that accident, I decided to move out in May. And I'm gonna say I decided, not really decided, me and my mom, we was getting into some bad arguments because of, like, you know, little crazy stuff. And it was one day we was arguing, and she was like, you know what, just get your shit and move out. But she was just talking. I was fed up with her saying it. So that night I went and I applied for some apartments. Now, me and my best friend at the time, Samira, we always talked about getting an apartment, moving out. Like, whenever we move out, we want to be roommates with each other. So yeah, I told her, and we ended up moving out May the 1st. So we moved out May 1st, and I want to say that's when all of the bullshit started, y'all, like all of it. So May 5th, I want to say, let me take this off because it's hot. All right. So yeah, May 5th, you know, it's Cinco de Mayo. So, we decided to have our like first little party, our first little kickback, whatever you want to call it, on Cinco de Mayo. I don't know what day Cinco de Mayo, so I can't talk, oh my god, but I don't know what day Cinco de Mayo fell on, but we had a little Cinco de Mayo party. So we had bought some Down Julio, which is a tequila. We wanted to have tequilas and tacos, so we had some tacos as well, and we invited friends. So she invited some of her friends, I invited some of my friends, and then we had some guy friends come. Cool. So we like, okay, good vibes, we finna have a good night. It's our first little kickback in our own apartment. Cool. I didn't have more this night, of course. So we ended up taking shot after shot after shot. Like, when I said we was all fucked up, like we was all drunk as fuck, y'all, for real. So it was this one girl, I'm not gonna say her name, but I'm gonna name her Amaya. So Amaya came, and we was both friends with Amaya. Like, that was one of our new friends, me and Tamira. So she came, and I don't know, like, it was just a whole lot that went down that night. Like, we all had liquor in our system, but I know Amaya was acting a little weird, and so I think I told her something that she didn't like, and we ended up having some words. Like, we was in each other's face about to fight, and she had pushed me. And keep in mind, I'm drunk, y'all. Like, I don't remember none of this shit. Like, I was so drunk to the point where I just don't remember. So after that, like, after she pushed me, like, I went back up to go fight her, but my friend was there, and my friend, not Tamira, but another friend, had ended up going and trying to fight her. They was having words, like, things was getting real heated that night. So we was loud, y'all, and keep in mind, it was some old people living downstairs that were our neighbors, and so we was loud, like, we fighting. All of a sudden we hear a big knock on the door. So we, like, you know, we looked through the peephole and seen it was the police. Like, it was just one, like, a courtesy officer. When you're loud and somebody calls and complaints on you, you get an officer that comes to the door. So that was the officer, y'all. So he comes, and we're like, okay, who is the most soberest to go down to the door and answer him? I knew it wasn't gonna be me. I definitely wasn't gonna go down there because I was gonna say some crazy shit. And no, so it definitely wasn't me. So Tamira ended up going down, talking to the officer. It was just a whole situation, y'all. So next morning, boom, we get a call. Well, no, I think we got a note from the office, and then we got a call basically having a lease violation. This was our first week. Like, I'm sorry, could we not get a warning? Like, you know, but I really couldn't blame them because we were very loud. And after that, I was very cautious because I'm like, you know, at the end of the day, my child stays here. Like, we can't be doing this crazy ass shit. But it really wasn't supposed to be like that. You know, like, we didn't expect a whole argument to break out and all of that. So after that, we very much was on our P's and Q's, because after 2 violations, you get an eviction on the 3rd one. So yeah. So boom, after that, we've been on our P's and Q's. I know me and Tamira, I think we were out of town or we were doing something, and the office decided to call us like, oh, one of you guys were out on your balcony this morning being loud and smoking and whoop de whoop de whoop. Ma'am, I'm sorry, but we haven't been home. Like, what are you talking about? And keep in mind, y'all, I didn't even tell y'all this, but the whole apartment was in my name from the jump. Like, just because of reasons that I understood, like, I just put everything in my name. So boom, what happened? So yeah, after that, she gave us a second lease violation. You know, on the 3rd one, like, we gotta move. So the second lease violation, this happened around September, November, I believe. And we were already getting, like, calls from them always fucking with us, them always saying different things that we kind of already knew, like, you know, they didn't want us there. So once we got that second violation, we was just like, you know what, like, let's just leave. So I inquired on breaking the lease, and she told me that it was going to be, I forgot, like $10,000 to break the lease. So it was like a fee to break the lease, and on top of the fee, it was certain months that we had. Anyways, long story short, we just wasn't paying that. Like, I didn't want to pay it because I already kind of had beef with the people up there, and Same on Tamira. And aside from just the office, like, it was just issues that we had. Like, me and Tamira, we're still cool as fuck, but it was just a lot of issues. Like, I know it was an incident that happened in September with her and my baby's father, and they just didn't mess with each other no more. So it got to a point where she was like, you know, I don't want him in here no more. And you already know how I felt, because it's like, you know, I pay bills here too. Like, it's my company. And so, like, just because of that, like, that kind of played a big part in it, and just a whole lot of other stuff, y'all. We're good, but that's just, it was just issues. So so yeah, that's why we was just like, you know what, fuck it, like, we're just gonna leave. Like, I'm just gonna get it cleaned off my credit, and we're gonna go. Worst mistake ever, by the way, y'all. Don't ever put nothing in y'all name and break the lease, because when I tell y'all, my credit is bad. Like, I went from having really good credit to really bad credit, and I'm in the process of getting everything removed, for the simple fact that I went to try to apply for an apartment June, July-ish, and they denied me. They denied me because I definitely have a whole abandonment, whatever, on my credit. So yeah, worst mistake ever. Do not do that, y'all, for real. But yeah, so after that, I've been trying to get in the process of cleaning up my credit, because I can't. So December was around the time that we moved out, December 2019. So yeah, 2020 come. So Trayvon had got his apartment, and I ended up moving in with Trayvon. So me and Trayvon, we was good doing our channel, like, you know, working. But we was having our own personal issues at the time. We're together now, y'all, but we was having our own issues at the time, bumping heads to the point where I couldn't focus, he couldn't focus. So I decided to come back by my mama's house until my credit get cleaned up, and until we're, like, honestly ready to live together, because that's a big step. Us being young, like, it was just a lot that came into effect with that, y'all, for real. So I've been by my mama's house for like a month, 2 months, and honestly, I've been at peace. Like, I've been able to save my money, so when my credit is cleared up, I could just move out with no problem. I've been able to just get my mind together and find myself again, y'all, because I have been very lost. And I don't know, like, I guess that's when my depression started to really kick in, when I did have my apartment, because it was so much going on and so many emotions and a lot of things that I was feeling, because everything was new for me. Like, of course, I had a daughter. Like, you know, she had her room, I had my room, Tamira had her room. We was good, but like, it was just a lot going on. That's all I gotta say. It was just a lot. And Amora, like, you know, she's very smart. Amora is very, 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 very smart. She pays attention to everything, and it's like, I'm trying to find myself and find my purpose in life and find out what I'm trying to do and what I'm supposed to be doing, while building her up and while teaching her certain things and while trying to give her a good life. And I honestly just don't want her to have a broken version of me. I don't want her to know that her mom is in pieces right now, because mentally, like, and emotionally, I'm not together. Like, I have my issues, and I don't like that, because it'll be times where I have my moments where I just need to let it out. I need to go in the bathroom, or I need to go in my car, and I just scream and cry and let everything out, because we as humans, we're emotional people. Like, you gotta let things out. You can't just sit up there and let things get bottled up and you hold on to certain things, because you're gonna fucking explode one day. Like, you gotta let certain things out, because it's not healthy for you. So I would go, whatever, scream, cry, let everything out, and just go back in the room like nothing is wrong, like everything is okay. But everything is not okay. Like, I want her to have an amazing life, and I'm not about to cry on camera. That's not what I'm about to do. But yeah, like, I want her to have a really good life. And I feel like us moms, like, for all the mommies that are watching this, like, we want to give our kids the world. I'm talking about the fucking world. And I don't know, you put a lot of pressure on yourself. You put a lot of I don't know. I put myself down a lot, because I'm very hard on myself. So when something not right, or when I'm not doing something right, or if something not right now, period, like, I put myself down a lot, and I try not to do that, but it's a habit. And but me I've always been a positive person, like always, but I have my moments, like, and I don't want it to get to a point where I was a few months ago. I was just literally in a dark hole. Like, I didn't have the energy for nothing. Like, I didn't have the energy to get up and do nothing, to get up and do my YouTube, to get up and ship off orders, to get up and do anything. And that's not healthy. Like, I don't ever want to get to that point again, even though, like, I dip and dab in and out of it. I'm trying to pull myself out of that 100% and just focus on myself again and learn myself again and do everything all over again, because it's life. Like, I feel like us, we have different lives. Like, we have different things that we go through in different parts of us and different parts of our life that we're gonna go through. So I don't even know if I'm making sense right now, y'all, because it sounded way better in my head. But if you know what I mean, then cool. But basically, like, I just feel like we have different lives that we live, and we have different versions of ourselves. Like, I already had my version where I was young and I was learning certain things and I was the new teen mom, cool. Now I have this version of myself where I was living on my own. I'm trying to get stable. I'm trying to build a better future for myself and my baby. And that's always been me, but it's just a different version of me, if that makes sense. I don't know. This might just be some hot stuff right now. But yeah, like, definitely, like, I don't know. I've been praying and hoping that I can get back to my old self, but I'm slowly starting to get there. But like I said, it's life. Like, life happens. It's always going to be situations that come through, and it's up to you and up to how you handle those certain situations to pull yourself out of it. Because if you stay in one spot and you just don't handle it how you're supposed to, like, it's just, I don't know. So I'm not just gonna sit up here and act like I'm just, no, but I go through things, y'all, and I am just praying that I get to a better place in my life. Of course, it shows in my videos, like, it'll be times where I take a break from recording or from vlogging, period, and then I come back and tell you guys, like, you know, I'm sorry. I had to take a break, and it's true. Like, I always have to take mental breaks because I was going in and out of my depression. I just feel like depression is an emotion that you feel, just like happiness is an emotion, just like sad, angry, all of that is an emotion. I feel like depression, for me, comes and goes. Like, I don't know. I don't like it because it'll be times where I'm dead as happy, and all of a sudden I get that feeling, and I don't like it. I don't like it. And my anxiety really messes with me bad. I don't know, especially from my accident. So, disregard the wrong number. Like, it's too late for you to be texting me on the wrong number, Pooh. So, yeah. And I have new goals. I feel like my mindset changes every day, y'all. Like, I don't know, but for anybody else that's out there going in and out of depression, y'all, it's gonna be okay, like, for real, because it'll be days where I have no energy to do anything and I have no motivation to do anything, and then there'll be other days where I wake up like, oh my god, like, I gotta get this done, I gotta get this done, and I just have all of the energy in the world, you know what I'm saying? But I just want to say pray, because that really does help me, y'all. It helps me keep strength. Just knowing that God is up there listening to me. And also, like, write down your emotions. Like, whenever I do feel sad or I do feel any type of way that I'm not supposed to be feeling, like, I'll write it down, and I'll write down the dates just so I can know and just so I can see and keep track of my emotions, because I feel like me seeing my emotions and me seeing, like, you know, okay, this day I was like this day I was like that, like, it kind of just helps me. I don't know. That's just me personally. It just helps. So if y'all want to try that, cool, but that's what really helps me. But yeah, I just want to provide an amazing life for my daughter, y'all. That's my main goal right now. Like, everything else can go out the window. I want her to have be emotionally stable. I don't want, yeah, with that being said, that's pretty much all I gotta say, y'all. Like, I really just had to vent about a couple of things, let you guys know. And that's okay. Like, it's okay to not have your stuff together one moment. Like, it's normal. Like, if you don't have your shit together, don't panic. Like, you just work towards getting it together. You work towards having your life how you want it to be. And life happens. Like, situations in life happen, obviously, and it's gonna tear you down to where you feel like you're at square one again, but you just start over. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I hope that this helps somebody out there. But yeah, I definitely want to start doing more of these videos, venting to you guys and letting you guys know more things, because why not? Like, I really do love helping people, and I really do love you know, sharing my experiences. And honestly, like, I'm mad that I've been keeping certain things away from you guys. But like I said, y'all, I'm gonna start telling you guys way more, because I mean, you guys are following my journey. Like, why not? But I love you guys so much. Mwah. And I will see y'all in the next video. Make sure that you guys subscribe, comment, share your thoughts, share experiences that you've been through. And let's have the comment section as a very nurturing place for other people as well. So yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all. I'm going right to sleep, okay? Hey.